Okay, good morning, Chavra. Today is Thursday, the 27th day of Adar. We're on page 67 in Chayenu, if you want to follow along. And previously, we're still in chapter 37, Tanya. Previously, Tanya elaborated on the global effect of your mitzvah and what it does to your soul, what it does to the world, what it does to your portion of the world. In today's lesson, the Alter Rebbe says that the ultimate mitzvah is tzedakah, is giving charity. Yesterday was tough. We had multiple opportunities to give charity face to face. And after that, I got a phone call. A guy wanted to come today. I said, listen, you can do whatever you want, but I'm just telling you, every day there's different people coming. And it just gives us an opportunity, challenges us, because do we just like wave it off and say, or do we say, this is the greatest mitzvah we can do? Think about it from their perspective. That's not an easy gig. It's very uncomfortable, but they do it and we got to do it. Now, the hard-earned money is a result of tremendous investment. It's not just the money you take out of your pocket and give. It's all the work of years and years of work and preparation that you did to get that to that point. So the money represents all the energy and it elevates it towards Hashem. In light of the above, when we talk about an action-based mitzvah, we're talking specifically about giving tzedakah. Our sages declared that this mitzvah is equal to all the other mitzvahs put together. Huge. In Jerusalem Talmud, you can look it up, by the way, because we have a copy in the library. The Jerusalem Talmud, Baba Basra 9a. It says that tzedakah he nikras b'shem mitzvah stam. Tzedakah is called simply the mitzvah. Such was the idiomatic expression commonly referred to when it came to tzedakah. You just say it's the mitzvah. Everybody knows what you're talking about. The mitzvah. Because tzedakah is the core of all the mitzvahs of action, and tzedakah surpasses all the mitzvahs. Shekulan hein rak la'alois nefesh achinas la'Hashem. He hamkayemes oison u'mislambeshes b'hem. The purpose of all the mitzvahs that we do is only to elevate one's animal soul to Hashem, since it is this vital soul that performs them and encloses them, and has clothed itself in them. The kolel b'der seif baruch hu hamalubish b'hen, to be absorbed in the light of Hashem. Ve'ein lecha mitzvah shenefesh achiyunis mislabeshes ba kol kach ki b'mitzvah tzedakah. Now, you're not going to find a mitzvah in which the vital soul is clothed to the extent of the mitzvah of tzedakah. Shekola mitzvahs ein mislabish b'hen rak koyach echad min nefesh achiyunis b'shas ma'isa mitzvah levad. All the other mitzvahs, only one faculty of the soul is clothed, meaning the faculty of action when you put on tefillin or you're holding an esrog. Even when one faculty is clothed in the mitzvah, only while the mitzvah is being performed. So when you put on tefillin, you're putting on the tefillin, then you're moving on. You're holding the esrog and then you're putting it away. But in the case of tzedakah, when one gives from the proceeds of the toil of his hands, it didn't just happen from, okay, I worked today and I got that money. There's so much that went into it, the education from when you're a child and learning the skill and finding the job and working hard at the job and making sure you get paid on time and all that kind of stuff. That goes into it. So his entire, and everything, by the way, including the food that he ate and the clothes that he's wearing and the car that he drove to work, everything is included in this giving of tzedakah. We'll do it in a minute, guys. I know what you're thinking. We only have 9? So imagine, even he who does not earn his livelihood from his labors, let's say it's a stock or an investment. Nevertheless, since he could have purchased with his money that he gave for tzedakah, for sustenance for the life of his vital soul, he gave it away. Instead of buying food with it and buying things that he would need or he would want, he's actually giving it to Hashem in the form of charity. So the tzedakah comprises and therefore elevates more energy of the vital soul than any other mitzvah. That's why our sages have said that tzedakah brings and hastens the redemption. If we said all along here, remember that we were saying that the action-based mitzvah is paving the way for the ultimate purpose, which is the coming of Mashiach and Tchias HaMesim. And when we do an action-based mitzvah like tefillin and mezuzah and lighting Shabbos candles and all the wonderful things that we do, certainly if we say that tzedakah is above and beyond and includes a lot of the other mitzvahs as well, and we do it while we're wearing tefillin, and we do it after we say bracha, that we have the energy from eating and we're giving it because we needed that energy with the bracha that we said in order to work to earn that money. And we're giving that money, instead of spending it on ourselves, we're giving it to Hashem. So this is the greatest tool, I guess, for lack of a better word, of preparing the world for Mashiach. It hastens the redemption. If you but with one act of charity, one elevates a great deal of the vital soul, more of its faculties and powers, in fact, than he might have elaborated through many other active mitzvahs combined. As mentioned earlier in this chapter, during the time of Mashiach, as a result of all of our efforts in purifying and elevating the vital soul, tzedakah, which affects this elevation in such great measure, thus hastens the redemption. Please, if you didn't give tzedakah today, and I want to ask if anyone wants to volunteer. If not, I'm going to volunteer Steve to make coins every day, so that if you don't have what in your pocket, you could borrow, so to speak, or we'll give you a nickel, and we'll have a few extra coins next to the tzedakah box that everyone should give a coin into the pushka every day. Make sense? Take $1, and throughout the week there'll be coins there, but everyone should give something to tzedakah every day. That'll be at least the smallest thing that we could possibly do. Of course, we have many other things that we have to do in order to help bring Mashiach. But money is powerful, and it is essential to sustaining our entire physical being. By giving some of that money away to tzedakah is giving yourself to another. And that's the ultimate elevation of your physical self, giving to Hashem, giving tzedakah, and bringing and helping bring the Geula so much closer and faster. Have a good day, everyone.